Okay, good people out there. What I'm doing today is taking a look at some footstools that I recently bought for a guitar group. We have several that are about the $10 price range, and then one that's about double that. We have this kind, which goes under the name of Wingo, and then what I found out was there's another one which goes under the name of Tetra Teknica. Now these are actually twins. The only difference is that one is black, one is white. And I believe it's this one, the Tetra Teknica, that's available in both colors. And literally the only difference between the two is that this has the logo. If we flip these over, we'll see that you got the same pattern. Let's take a look at this one. The same pattern in the sheet metal. And these are identical. Now just while we're taking a look at this, the number of heights that you can adjust this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the lowest, this is at the lowest setting right now. We'll take a look at that in a second. Okay, the next one we're taking a look at is, this one is the company On Stage Stands. And the only identification for that is a label right here, On Stage Stands. This one looks a little more substantial. What's really different about this that makes it feel more substantial is this kind of rubberized piece that's insert there. On the other Tetra Teknica, this is a different, thinner material, and this has the rivets, but this does have a nicer feel to it. This one is also more narrow. Okay, now the last one, which is the Hercules. This one is about twice the price of the other footstools, and it has a nice thick rubberized piece in here with a nice logo and everything. On the back, what's identified over here is Hercules. On the back, the rubber feet are a little bit different. It's essentially the same idea with rivets. The rivets look to be a little different, but I suppose only time will tell whether it will last any longer. And this one is a nice wide area for your foot. This one has, let's see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 different settings for the height. Now you can see the minimum height is a little bit different between, this is the Tetra Teknica. The Hercules is the next higher one, and then the On Stage Stands is a little bit higher. So if you're looking for a pedal that goes pretty low, then the Tetra Teknica or the Wingo may be the ones that you want to consider. Let's put these up now. Put these up to the maximum height. Let's have a look at this. What we find is they are pretty similar. There's not a whole lot of difference that you would notice on the maximum height if you tend to go up that high. I really wouldn't want to be stepping on any of these with the full weight. They will probably all suffer. Let's go and take a look at these on the floor. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different footstools. Okay, the first one I'm stepping on is a nice wide base. Now here's the guitar, you can see the guitar. The second one is going to be identical. Let's see. It's actually the identical pattern. It's a Tetra Teknica. Okay. Now the other one This one, actually the minimum height is a little bit higher than the other ones. And it does feel like it slopes back a little bit. It's also a little bit narrower. Okay, now the one that costs twice as much as some of the other ones is a Hercules. Yeah, step on this one. Feels fine. It's nice and wide. Feels substantial enough. And then the last one, I'm going to use the other foot for this. This is my studio standard footstool. This is my favorite, to be honest, because it's just so solid. It's a piece of wood from Home Depot, and it was left over from a construction project. Nice thing about this is, flip it on its side, I can use it like that. And here's the other thing, if I'm on a stool, I can even use it like this. Actually works great. But this one is not something that you want to carry around in your bag. Okay, so there you have it. We have 3 different types of footstools basically. The onstage stands is the most compact. You have this one, which is the Tetra Teknica or the Wingo, and then you have the Hercules. Now, one consideration might be if you got some type of slippery shoes, this would be the better material. If you hear the sound of this is a kind of a shiny material a little bit, and I think that if you have certain type of shoes, then this might be an issue. It's also kind of thin. It doesn't feel as nice. This one is also a nice, solid, thick rubber piece. So the choice is yours. You either pay $10 each for one of these, or you pay $20 for that. It depends what's really important to you.